Hello everybody, welcome back to Charlie's Port Plumbing Service Call Adventures. Today, after we fix this lady's leaking air valve on her baseboard, she had a toilet running, so after we did all that, we're going to fix up her toilet. First thing we do, we shut the water off at the main. Just because at these older houses, I really don't like touching those angle stops or straight valves. And the flapper was really the main reason why I was running, but that old ball cock needs to be replaced. First things first, we're going to flush it all down. And of course the water's off, so it's not going to refill. And then we're going to take the supply off. Now with these supplies that are bent like this to shape with a fixed pipe, they could be a little tricky to take out depending on how deep the pipe is inserted inside of the valve. I had a little bit of trouble taking this out, but I was able to bend it and crimp it out. This is another reason why I like shutting the water off at the main, because you could snap that valve off if it is an old valve. Now we're taking the old ball cock out, loosen it slowly, and I really enjoy working on these toilets because you don't really have to sponge them out. You could just take this ball cock off and get a nice little plaster bucket and catch all the water. Some toilets, there's just either too much water sitting in that tank and the plaster bucket can't fit all that water, so you end up spilling the water and of course making a mess. So in that instance you'd have to sponge it out, but since there isn't a lot of water in this tank, we're able to catch it all with the plaster bucket. This is the new Fluid Master we're using. Put the rubber gasket on and pop it right in there. Screw on your new nut. And tighten her up with some channel locks. Now we're going to put a flexible supply. I like connecting it at the angle stop first, and then the Fluid Master above. Now this doesn't have to be tightened crazy, so I usually just go with a quarter turn with a pair of channel locks. Now we're replacing the flapper. Blue Lulu usually fits in these standard toilets, so that's what we're doing. As you can see, the flapper has been deteriorating, and this is why I wear gloves, because sometimes that black gunk will not come off your hands. So we put it in the box so it doesn't dirty anything up, and we're going to put the new flapper in. Now before you put that flapper in, especially if the flapper has been deteriorating, wipe it clean, or else the new flapper could end up leaking, and that's obviously no good. Grab your chain and connect it to the tank handle, and make sure you put it at the right length. Not too tight, but not too long. Here we are. Flush is good. Connect your hose on your Fluid Master and pop that sucker in the overflow tube. Finally close the clip shut that holds onto the flapper, just so it doesn't fall off when you're flushing and then you get a call back saying, oh, my toilet isn't flushing. Turn the water back on slowly and go upstairs and make sure everything's working good. That's all I have for you today. The toilet's running good. I'm going to flush it one more time for you guys. Make sure it fills up and stops. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys soon. Yeah, it's filling up. It'll stop in 1 second. There she goes.
for the water to stop rippling.
Good.
Very good.